Explorers, welcome back to Tabletop Goodness. Today, Altered's next release is finally out. Trial by Frost is its name, and if you haven't guessed so already from my previous videos, I'm really excited to open this one today with you. If you haven't seen the video about the new mechanics and the new set in general, I will link that above and below in the description for you to check out as well. And I would say without further ado, we just hop straight in. I hope you dressed up warm because the Cais Adarra is cold, steep, and unforgiving. Okay, so here we go. 36 boosters in this new box. Let's check this out while we talk about the composition actually of this set. We should have a total of 282 cards. There should also be like 12 heroes that are actually returning. And if you've seen my previous video, then you will know that there should be new adventure cards. Like the whole makeup of the whole booster box is slightly different. We should have a slot here for the hero. Then we have our cards, and in the end we have these expansion slots with the new adventure cards themed to the Cais Adarra as well. And we actually have our whole set of cards here, our commons, and then we have our rares. You can already see that this is actually, for example, this one here is a landmark permanent. It now also says where to play this permanent, because we do have the new ability gears, or the new permanent type gears, which we'll talk about once we actually see it. So yeah, let's see. Commons, rares, and if you haven't seen it, yeah, we have another rare, but there's also a slot for a unique. There is one unique every 8 boosters, so we'll see how true this actually holds. And yeah, we got some heroes, Afanas and Senka here as well. Lost in the Woods. I really hope that I will be able to pull the Moth to a Flame. I really liked that. I really liked it actually when it was released. I would really like to pull the Magic Beans, which I released. Oh, the Fire Rabbit, Animal Spirit. Very nice, very nice. Rare card here. I would really like to pull that, the Magic Beans, since I released this card, or got the invitation actually to show that off. You actually have the first gear icon, gear permanent. They are actually played into an expedition, and they are being handled slightly different from landmarks. Again, if you want to check out the new mechanics, here's also cooldown. Then you can look at at the video that I will be linking, obviously. We have cooldown here as a new effect, and we have Buddha as a token. I really like how they actually themed the whole thing. I also really liked how they did the whole run-up to the release. And here we have the Magic Beans. Oh, I'm so happy to actually have pulled that. I was really excited when I was able to introduce this card. So yeah, thank you so much, Equinox, for letting me part of the release cycle here. Again, it's a gear. You can target a character in my expedition to gain 1 boost, and it has one of the new region effects. For example, here my region is forest in addition to its other types. This is actually a common card. So yeah, we will see a lot of different cards here that are all themed, obviously, towards the ascent of the Cais Adarra. Out of faction card. Another out of faction card, another out of faction card, and the Dragon Shade, a token character illusion. What I also really like is that they actually did stick to 36 boosters in display. Arjun and Spine, that's a new Muna hero, really cute guy there. and did not downsize on the amount of cards. See, now it's raining magic beans. She's like really cool, throwing this snowball here with Amarok, the tiny jail, the snowball commando again as the rare version. Again, you can see the rare version. Like, I don't know whether you can actually read it down there, but it says whether it's rare or common. Out of faction card. Here we have an F. It's out of faction card. And we have the Mana Moth token. So yeah, I think every 5 boosters or something like that, we get one of these new adventure cards that are uncovered here as well. We have Koja and Buddha. See, they are one of the returning heroes from Beyond the Gates. What is that? A winter outfit gear, store fit. Characters in my expedition have their forest, mountain, and water equal to the highest statistic. Very nice gear. Okay, I don't think I have a real system here where I put my cards, so yeah, just bear with me on that. The Icebound Tundra, again, we've seen that, the Winter Nova, and then out of faction card, the Kelonic Heater. We have Demeter, this one is a rare one. We have Freeze, and we have a rare foiler. Okay, I will actually be claiming some of these, but at the end, if you stick around, you will get your foiler giveaway as per last time as well. Let's see what we will pull. Santa Claus, very thematic. Ho ho ho. Okay. Skadi is Kier, the Ordis Night Warden, Neelam the Withered Tree. So there should actually be a whole lot of landmark permanents this time around as well, whereas there weren't that many, I think, in Beyond the Gates. We have another rare one, Persephone, and we have another adventure card. As you can see, these will mix up your playboard a bit. So now there's actually quite a few things that can replace one of the last slots, Aquilano Milk. Did I get it out still? Lost in the Woods, Joyride, we have the Bravos Rescue, Rime Frost, Icebound Lake, the Amarok. So again, I really like how they actually integrated the theme of ice into like all of this art here. I think it makes it very interesting to play. Then we have the Ordis Recruit, one of our standards tokens. So yeah, I think they did a good job. So we've seen already the new gears type. We've already seen some of the exhaust abilities. We have exhausted resupply, just talking about it here, to put the top card of your deck in reserve, then exhausted, and exhausted cards can't be played and have no support abilities. But some of the cards that you will be able to pull out of this new expansion here will specifically target exhausted cards in your supply. Here we have resupply and exhausted resupply. So yeah, maybe there's actually a way to build a deck around Santa Claus and some of his elves as well. We have the Mobile Armory, we have the Ordis Overseer, and we have a common foiler. So yeah, one thing obviously that you should be doing, and that I obviously will also be doing, is to scan these cards to claim them. So if you actually try to scan some of them, the Yeti I really like, because I really like these cuddly creatures there. Oh, this one is nice. The Will-o'-the-Wisp. Otherwise, someone that might actually scan that from your video would be the official owner of the card. And once they finally release the print-on-demand functionality, then this will become quite important. We have Benzai 10, the first unique character DT. If my expedition is behind, draw a card, and is 5/5 with a 5/6/5. We have a mana convergence token as well. So make sure to scan those QR codes. Also allows for digital trading of the cards, obviously, and it shows you ownership of them. And yeah, oh, this one looks nice. Freezing some birds here. We have Dong de Gen. And we have another out of faction card. Again, Fleeting. Eat Me energy bars. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of the stuff that you're able to pull another unique. So it's not, well, on average, I guess it's every 8 boosters, but we have Demeter here. We pulled, I think, the common one and the rare version of her already. We have a brass bug token. Yep. Let's see. 36 is obviously a lot of cards. 36 boosters is obviously a lot of cards. So actually one display gets you quite far ahead in terms of collecting. The Magic Sleigh, I really like how they even put Rudolph into this, the Moth Lantern, and another foiler. And yeah, in case you did not know, so the way these foilers actually work is some of the cards will be foiled, and just looking at that actually here, oh, this one, I'm not sure, no. Some of the cards you will be able to foil, and if you do not own a foiled version of a card, oh my god, that's so sweet. Look at this cute snowman. If you don't own the foiled version of a card, then you can use one of the foilers actually to turn it into a foiled card. And again, once the print on demand functionality has been done, you will be able to claim that for yourself and have it printed. And voila, you will own the foiled version of the card. The Snow Maiden, Santa Claus again. We have a Mana Flare, Flawed Prototype. We have you see the little snowballs there with eyes watching as a seed is being planted. Santa Claus again, the Aquilano Milk. We have the Snow Queen. Oh, that looks very nice. It's also a unique one. I'm Eternal, I'm Tough X, where X is the number of exhausted cards in reserve. And if your companion expedition is behind, you may send to reserve any number of target characters with total mountain of 4 or less. And see, this Tough X ability here, for example, is one of the things that will target your exhausted cards in your reserve. So yeah, while Exhausted Resupply or Exhaust in Reserve is maybe not as useful immediately, it does get useful because of the cards that will be in this deck. Ebenezer Scrooge, okay, very Christmassy themed as well. Jack Frost, Hypothermia. I also have to say I did specifically try not to spoil myself too much with some of the cards that will be in this set. So I wanted to experience that with you while I open it. Vishvakarma. Icebound Tundra, Eros. We have Lord Kelvin. We have the Rallying Call, the Flutter of Moths. Again, Ebenezer Scrooge. So now we have the Out of Faction card for Storefit, the Winter Outfits. We have Ebenezer Scrooge as a rare one. We have Rhymefrost as a rare one. And we have the Dragon Shade as a token. Let me know in the comments down below, actually, if you did participate in one of the pre-release events. There were some promo boosters. And sadly, my friendly local game store did not have any of those. I would have really enjoyed to join the pre-release event, but also obviously have one of those promo boosters, which is just nice to have as a collector, I'd say. So yeah, let me know if you joined the pre-release event and how it went. Let's try to get altered more into the public eye, I guess, so that these do happen more often. We have the Mighty Simbi, the Snow Maiden, and another foiler. So yeah, but with roughly 280 cards, I think you can actually build quite a good amount of decks. There's also no starter decks this time around. That means that the starter decks from Beyond the Gates are still valid and can obviously be augmented with the cards that you pull from Trial by Frost. Break the ice. Well, sometimes you have to. Chrysalis, the Mobile Armory, Avalanche, the Storefit, another rare version. We have the Moth Lava. As you can see, my mountains of cards are getting quite enormous. Not as steep as the Cais Adarra, but steep nonetheless. Basira and Kaisamon. The Icebrown Tiger, the Magic Sleigh, the Moth Lava. Again, with a tree, we have the Geyser, the Blizzard, the Tiny Jail, and Mana Conversions. And I think we've actually seen potentially quite a good amount of the commons by this point in time. We have a new Lyra Hero, Frozen Reprocessor, Lashy, well, not really. There's still a few new ones. Sunisa, Chrysalis, we've seen that one though. Icebound Hollow, Eros, the Yeti, and another rare foiler. So what I will be doing now is actually I will go over the commons, since they will be mostly more of the same, and start at the rare ones. We have Gericht, the Revert Duelist, Benzaiten. We have Chrysalis, actually out of faction here, very nice, and another companion adventure card. We have Fen and Crowbar. We have Macpang Hoarder. We have the Icebound Pass. We have another unique, Vaiki, the Energy Pioneer. Well, is he pioneering energy, or is he just very energetic? Will we ever find out? Who knows? Basira and Kaisamon. We have here the Frozen Delivery, Pamola, out of faction, Dongdashen, and a Mana Moth again. Next, Rin and Orchard, and another Macpang Hoarder, Silent Night, looks very nice. Fleeting and it's one of these roll your die things. I really like these roll your die things. I don't know. I like my luck-based decks. I guess one of the reasons why I love Lyra as well. And I actually can't wait to try some of the new heroes as well. We have a Mana Flare rare, Lord Kelvin. We have so rare actually. See, here we already, sorry, faction card. But here we can already see some seeds sprouting. And we have here Ordis Night Warden, Icebound Lake. Ooh, we have another unique, Nyala, the Gifted Conjurer. Exchange target card in your reserve with a card from your hand, and when my expedition moves forward, if I have one or more boosts, you may return a card other than me from your reserve to your hand. Very nice. Lyra, here I come. What's your favorite faction, by the way? I think mine are mostly between Lyra and Izmir, because I like the way, well, here we have Elsa. Oh, I mean, obviously the Snow Queen. Yeah, because I like the card style, I guess. Even though it's hard, obviously it's hard to say what's my favorite, because I just like the card art in general. The Bravos Trailblazer, we have Winter Nova, Persephone. Actually, I'm curious whether we would be getting Hades as well if we have Persephone. At least at some point. Oh, we have the Magic Beans, the sprouted ones, the rare version. Again, one of the cards that I was blessed to show off. And we have arrows here as a unique. And the foiler. Okay, another rare Eat Me energy bars. We have Heimdall. We have Leshy. And another foiler. I don't think that I got a unique foiler yet. We have Aryan and Spike again. The Sneezer Room is making its comeback. We have the Walrus Scout. We have Break the Ice with Ice Case. Oh, if you do the ice ring, they're gonna love you. And another adventure card. And the last 4 boosters. Sigma and Wingspan again. Welcome back to Tralba Frost. The Hound, we have not seen him yet. A Brass Bug we have seen. Oh, actually the last 2. Not mistaken. And we have the Icebound Peak, Lost in the Woods. We have the Ordis Night Warden, Ordis Recruit. No, actually 2 more. Been hiding there. We have Amarok, Joyride, the Icebound Tiger, and Dragon Shade, and now really the last one before we actually get to the foiler. Let me know in the comments down below, by the way, if you claim it, so that people know that you did claim it. Slate of Hand, Vishwakarma, and Jack Frost. And another hero. Well, not another, but yeah, we actually have a good set here of adventure cards. Quite a few uniques. And you know what? Let me give away actually like, let's see, 2 rares and 2 commons. So now's your time to actually scan something. I hope this works for you. We have this one, another common one. We have a rare foiler, and we have another rare foiler. Go and enjoy. I hope you had as much fun as me opening the set. I can't wait to actually play it now. All the best. See you next time on Tabletop Goodness.